Nestler, staff representative with AFSCME Council 31.
Okay, so what is going on out here? I see a bunch of people out here with pickets and whatnot.
Sure. Local 1110 with ISU has been out on strike since last Wednesday. And so we have multiple picket lines set up on campus as our strike continues. And on Wednesday, we're going back to the bargaining table to see if we can reach an agreement.
And what are you on strike for?
Well, we want fair wages and respect. And so, and we've given ISU what we think is fair proposals, and they've rejected them. And our proposals are basically to ensure that our members don't fall more behind financially than they already are. A good portion of our members do not make a living wage. And of course, with some living wage scales in this county. And they can't afford to be left behind. And so that's what we're seeking in this contract. And we also want respect. ISU continuously say, oh, we have the utmost respect for our employees, but we wouldn't be out here if they did.
Yeah, so what are the specific things that you're requesting in the contract?
Two main things: retro pay, and that's basically for this fiscal year, we're a little over 9 months in.
This is the open contract?
Right. We'll have retro pay for this fiscal year. That's effectively not getting a raise. And further, in future years, we want the assurance that if the university negotiates something higher than what we have locked in, that we also get the match. We've had the language before, and having that language ensures that we won't be left behind in the event that something happens 2-3 years down the road. ISU gives them a bigger wage increase than everybody else. We needed to, and certainly both of those pieces have the possibility of creating divisions between union and non-union employees.
And so when you talk about retro pay, you're talking about what you guys expect to be an increase in your wages.
Basically, it's a retro to July 1st of last year. So the increase that they have on the table for this year, we want to go backwards to July 1st of last year.
And how much is that increase?
At this point, it is 3.5%.
3.5%. Okay.
They want to give zero retro pay. They've offered a minimal lump sum, but it doesn't even cover, and a lot of our members work overtime. And so, again, that's taking even more away for some of the lowest paid workers on campus.
And so far, how many negotiating sessions have you had with the university?
We've had 30. Started it compared to last year.
And beyond, offering some type of lump sum, they're not really budging at all. So
no, and they state that they are they're working diligently to reach an agreement, but they're not. They haven't reached out. It's been the mediator who's been doing the work to check in and see if the parties want to get together.
And the mediator works for the NLRB, right?
Yes.
Yes. So they don't work directly for ISU, right?
Right,
okay.
Right. They're an outside federal mediator.
Okay. And what do you expect to happen? Because you're going back in for another round of talks on Wednesday.
We want to be optimistic, and we'd like to reach an agreement so we could go back to work. But it's up to ISU. We have tried and proposed different things, and they just rejected them all and they've been giving us the same offer that the members already rejected. And so, again, an example of they say they're diligently working, but they keep giving us the same stuff we've already turned down.
Is there anything else that you want people to know? Or, how long are you guys willing to go?
Well,
because people are getting paid right now, right? Yeah. So,
well, it's frustrating because ISU has hired outside contracts to do our work. Again, an example of they're more willing to put efforts in keeping us out than putting effort into bringing us in.
And aren't they offering higher wages for?
Some cases, yes. One of the companies that has posted and advertised is offering $20 an hour, and the starting wage for our building service workers is $17.63.
Okay, what's the average wage for, AFSCME employee or AFSCME member?
For this bargaining unit, it's about maybe $21.68, somewhere in there. But the living wage for an individual in this county is about $21.49. That is if you don't have any kids and you're single. And so a lot of our members have kids and families, and you just can't support a family on these wages.